All right, so staff of St. Andrew's Episcopal Church in Glenwood, our check-in question that we will be sharing publicly with the congregation and anybody else who cares is, what do you miss most about the Sunday morning in-person experience? Worship, whatever else we do on Sunday morning together as church. We don't all worship at St. Andrew's, so we'll get some variety that way. But let's start with Ed. Ed, our deacon, what do you miss most about the in-person Sunday experience?
Well, I certainly miss the music. That's a big minus for the whole affair.
Mm-hmm.
And the Eucharist itself. I really miss the Eucharist.
Yep, absolutely. All right, Nikki, how about you? What do you miss most?
I think I miss the human connection when people are coming in, shaking hands or a pat on the back. I remember before this happened, as we were phasing it out, the touch thing before we totally, went into shelter in place. It was just a stark realization of what was happening, and I just miss that human connection with everybody.
Yeah. Hannah, how about you? What do you miss most?
What I miss most is seeing how much people love my children. I know that James and I love my children and we're with them all the time, but to see how our community of faith, especially when we're together on Sunday morning, how much they love my children and are helping them on their faith journey as they grow, that's something that I really miss. And I'm pretty sure that they really miss other adults in their life as well right now.
Great. Ken, how about you? What do you miss most about Sunday mornings?
I guess the answer is probably rather obvious. I miss the Allen organ. I miss the Rogers organ. I miss the Roman piano. Music is in my blood. It's in my fingers. It's in my spirit. It's something that I not only give, but it's a two-way street. It's something that I really miss, and listening to it isn't the same as actually doing it. I suppose that's a common answer. I'm going to throw one more comment into the pot that will make all of you lick your lips. I miss the refreshments.
We do have good refreshments. Oh, Jan, what do you miss most about Sunday mornings?
I miss a lot about Sunday mornings, but the most that I miss, I think, is being with the people, being with everybody on Sunday mornings. And I really miss actually the peace and being able to give the peace with each other. And the music. I think the music part is a real, it seems like we've been able to cover a lot virtually. And of course, hearing the music throughout the videos through Holy Week was just amazing. But hearing the music is very, important to me.
It is really hard to replicate virtually. Yeah. Nancy, how about you? What are you missing most about Sunday mornings?
Receiving the bread in my hand from someone else's hand and the wine. I didn't think it was, I thought it was going to be the people, but that I missed the most, but it's not. It's the actual physical presence.
Yeah, so I am missing all things corporate, and I don't mean corporate business. I mean corporate one body. I'm missing all things all this glue that I didn't realize, like communion, like music, and it's not just the thing; it's the space between us in the thing that becomes this sort of like energy and wavelengths between us that's shared. I am missing how we or the Holy Spirit sort of bounces between us when we're really together in person. I think it can happen virtually, but Sunday morning, it's so palpable to me when we're singing a particular piece of music and I felt it during some of our virtual worship in Holy Week and Easter when Nikki sang Peace, Salam, Shalom. It put me right back in a space with a lot of people singing, and because that's one of our songs, if you will. So there were moments where I have felt that reconnect, but I'm missing sort of the electricity of being together and feeling that real connection corporately in lots of ways. And I'm getting glimpses, but it's showing me how much of that is, it's such a gift, and appreciating it very much and missing it very much. All right, so that is what the staff of St. Andrew's Episcopal Church in Glenwood, Maryland is missing most today about Sunday morning worship. Today is Wednesday, April the 22nd, 2020. For our little time capsule here. And so maybe in a week or two, we'll be missing different things, but that's what we miss most today. Thanks everyone for sharing.